Okay, we're gonna do the same thing we did in Drawing and Painting 1 where we took an animal, like a raccoon, and we divided it in half. So what we're gonna do here, I've got this photo, and I picked this photo because he's got a full range of value. He's got lights, mediums, and very darks in his face, and he's pretty symmetrical. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna cut him down the middle on the paper cutter. You're gonna take the two halves, okay, and you're gonna tape one half down, and you're gonna complete the drawing in black and white charcoal with the second half. And the reason I'm doing this is because I really think you need to get some practice with your black and white charcoal pencil before you actually start on your portraits, okay? So just like in the past, you can mark some things. So I lay this here, and all I'm gonna do is lay my pencil here like this, like at the edge of his nose, and then I'll take this out of here, oops, excuse me, and then I'll take this out of here and slide it away, and that'll be the edge of his nose. That way I put some little marks here just to help me with my drawing, because really what I want you to learn here is more than just drawing. It's how to do these values. So there's the corner of his mouth, so I kind of know like where that mouth comes from. So I'm going to draw these things in here very lightly, marking them. Here's the corner of his eye right there. That way when I put his eye in, there's a good starting point. And then maybe here's the other side of his eye right here. There's another starting point, and then I'll look at my drawing and I'll start drawing this in here, okay? So I'm gonna start drawing, and you can come back in a minute here and I'll show you a little bit more progress I've done on it. But basically, we're gonna be using our black and white charcoal pencil, okay, to do one half of a face like this. And I'm gonna grade you, but really it's practice for your final portrait, which is gonna be done in the black and white charcoal, okay? Okay, so here's the final result here. And so my goal here is to duplicate the values. So whatever is really dark becomes really dark with my charcoal pencil. If you notice, like in his eye is pretty white in here, but then this corner of the eye, there's barely any white at all. So I just barely showed that, okay? So I'm constantly looking back and forth, comparing what's dark, what's light, what's medium, and I have to make a choice, an intellectual choice when I look at my drawing and decide, okay, where's the paper going to be showing through? Where is there maybe going to be a hint of white? So here there's a hint of white in his cheek, just like there's a hint of white over here, okay? And then his cheek here, you can see, gets quite a bit darker near the edge, then gets light again. Now down here, I think I've got mine a little too abrupt, so I think I need to fade this just a little bit more like this fades. So I'm going to go in there and just kind of fine tune it. So this is really good practice for when we do our portraits in charcoal to do this half of a face, okay? And you can do either, I don't care what half you do. You can do the left half, the right half, the bottom half, the top half, whatever you think you'd like to do, okay? So that will be your next assignment.